Behind the devastating conflict and the headlines, Syria's elite live a secret billionaire lifestyle that few outsiders ever glimpse. From sprawling palaces to offshore accounts, and the inner circle of President Bashar al-Assad wields immense wealth and power, often hidden behind the country's turmoil. Let's pull back the curtain and explore the hidden riches and luxurious lives of Syria's ruling class. The inner circle of Syria's ruling Assad family and their closest allies live lives far removed from the daily hardships faced by most Syrians. Their residences are sprawling, ultra-luxurious palaces and private compounds scattered across Damascus, Latakia, and other strategic locations. These estates are fortified with heavy security and often hidden behind high walls guarded by elite forces to ensure absolute privacy and protection. These palaces blend traditional Syrian architecture with modern opulence. Marble floors, intricate mosaics, crystal chandeliers, and expansive gardens with private pools and fountains. Some compounds include private helipads, underground bunkers, and state-of-the-art surveillance systems. These homes are not only luxurious retreats, but also political symbols showcasing the wealth and power of Assad's inner circle. The compounds serve multiple functions: private residences, secure meeting places for political strategy sessions, and venues for entertaining foreign dignitaries or elite guests. Within these walls, major decisions regarding Syria's political and economic future are often made away from prying eyes. Ownership of these places is deliberately opaque. Properties are registered under trusted family members or business fronts, keeping them hidden from international sanctions and public scrutiny. Their sheer scale and extravagance provide a stark contrast to the devastation surrounding much of the country. For Assad's inner circle, these residences symbolize their untouchable status and are a fortress against instability. They provide a physical and psychological barrier between the rulers and the realities of war-torn nation, enabling the elite to enjoy their wealth while maintaining strict control over Syria's future. As Syria begins the arduous process of rebuilding after years of conflict, Assad's inner circle has positioned itself at the heart of the lucrative reconstruction industry. Control over rebuilding contracts, infrastructure projects, and foreign investment flows has become a vital source of wealth for this elite group. The Syrian government awards reconstruction contracts, often worth billions, to companies linked directly to the president's family, loyal businessmen, or military-affiliated firms. These contracts cover everything from restoring war-damaged housing to rebuilding public utilities and government buildings. The inner circle ensures that most reconstruction money circulates within its own networks, creating a self-reinforcing cycle of wealth and power. Profits from these contracts frequently funnel back to family members or trusted allies through complex ownership structures designed to mask their involvement. International sanctions and political isolation have complicated the reconstruction process, but the regime has developed workarounds, including partnerships with allied countries such as Russia, Iran, and China. These alliances not only provide capital and expertise, but also help circumvent Western restrictions, allowing Assad's inner circle to maintain control over reconstruction efforts. This control over rebuilding Syria acts as both an economic lifeline and a political tool. It rewards loyalists, consolidates power, and builds infrastructure in a way that solidifies Assad's hold on key regions. Meanwhile, many ordinary Syrians remain excluded from the benefits of reconstruction, deepening social inequalities. One of the most guarded secrets of Assad's inner circle is the vast wealth hidden away in offshore bank accounts and investment vehicles around the world. Despite Syria's ongoing conflict and economic sanctions, the regime's elite have developed sophisticated financial networks to safeguard and grow their fortunes far from the public view. Using shell companies, trust, and proxy ownership, these individuals stash billions in banks located in Switzerland, the UAE, Lebanon, and other jurisdictions known for financial secrecy. These offshore accounts help evade international sanctions, allowing Assad's inner circle to maintain liquidity and fund various projects without detection. The complex layering of ownership makes tracing the origin and destination of funds incredibly difficult for investigators. Many assets are held under the names of family members, close associates, or legal entities that obscure true ownership. Beyond bank accounts, the regime's elite invest heavily in foreign real estate, luxury goods, and international businesses, further diversifying their holdings. These overseas investments not only protect assets from domestic instability but also provide opportunities for discreet money laundering and capital flight. The use of offshore finance is a strategic move to ensure survival regardless of Syria's political or economic fate. It enables the inner circle to continue enjoying a billionaire lifestyle, supporting luxury lifestyles abroad while controlling Syria's domestic affairs. Despite global efforts to clamp down on illicit financial flows, the Assad network remains remarkably adept at staying one step ahead, exploiting loopholes in the global financial system. Control over Syria's energy and oil resources is a critical pillar of power and wealth for Assad's inner circle. Despite the devastation of infrastructure and ongoing conflict, the regime retains control over key oil fields, refineries, and export routes, generating billions in revenue. The regime's loyalists manage operations directly or through affiliated companies that handle extraction, refining, and distribution. This energy sector dominance allows the inner circle to finance military campaigns, reconstruction efforts, and maintain patronage networks that keep the regime stable. Oil revenues are often funneled through opaque channels, involving intermediaries and foreign partners to bypass sanctions and embargoes. This illicit trade sustains the regime economically and ensures the elite's financial interests remain protected. Energy wealth also translates into political leverage by controlling supplies critical to both domestic use and export. Assad's inner circle can negotiate with regional power, influence neighboring markets, and maintain a bargaining chip in international diplomacy. The oil and gas sector remains a contested battlefield with rival factions controlling other parts of Syria's resources. Nonetheless, the inner circle's grip on the most lucrative assets provides a steady revenue stream and underpins the regime's longevity. Despite Syria's widespread economic devastation, Assad's inner circle enjoys privileged access to a world of luxury goods and exclusive services completely out of reach for most Syrians. This access highlights the stark contrast between the ruling elite's lifestyle and the hardships faced by the general population. Due to international sanctions and import restrictions, luxury goods like high-end cars, designer fashion, jewelry, and fine wines are scarce and highly sought after. The inner circle bypasses these limitations through complex smuggling networks, diplomatic channels, and trusted intermediaries who import these products discreetly. Luxury vehicles such as Rolls-Royces, Bentleys, and Lamborghinis fill private garages, while watches from brands like Rolex, Patek Philippe adorn their wrists. Exclusive fashion labels, haute couture, and private shopping experiences in neighboring countries or abroad cater to their extravagant tastes. Beyond goods, the elite have access to exclusive services like private jets, luxury yachts, 5-star medical care, personal security details, and even private chefs who prepare gourmet international cuisine. Private clubs and resorts provide secluded environments where they can socialize away from public scrutiny. This lifestyle is maintained by an intricate web of trusted suppliers and corrupt officials who facilitate the flow of luxury goods and services into Syria, often at exorbitant prices. These supply chains are crucial for preserving the elite's image and reinforcing their social dominance. Moreover, the conspicuous consumption of luxury goods is a form of power projection. It signals wealth, status, and invulnerability, bolstering the regime's image both domestically among loyalists and internationally within elite circles. Security is a top priority for Assad's inner circle, who rely on highly trained private security to protect their wealth, power, and lives amid ongoing instability. These forces go beyond conventional military and police. They include personnel bodyguards, private armies, and specialized militias loyal directly to the regime's most trusted members. These groups provide protection at homes, offices, and during public appearances, using advanced weaponry, surveillance technology, and strict operational secrecy. The militias often play a dual role, providing security while also enforcing political control in key regions. They act as enforcers of regime loyalty, suppressing dissent and safeguarding strategic assets linked to the inner circle's economic interests. Many militia leaders come from families closely tied to Assad's regime. creating a network of loyalty and mutual benefit. These forces are funded through state resources, reconstruction contracts, and illicit business ventures, ensuring their continued loyalty. The presence of elite militia also deters potential rivals within Syria's fractured political landscape, serving as a reminder that the inner circle's power extends beyond official government channels into armed influence. The Assad inner circle has expanded its influence far beyond Syria's borders through an intricate web of international business ventures and smuggling networks. These activities play a crucial role in sustaining their wealth and circumventing the crippling sanctions imposed by the international community. Leveraging close ties with allied countries like Russia, Iran, and Lebanon. Due to the severe economic embargo, essential goods, luxury items, weapons, and fuel are often transported through unofficial channels. These networks operate across porous borders and use clandestine routes to move products into Syria and profits back out. The inner circle benefits both by controlling these routes and by taxing the trade, enriching themselves while keeping vital supplies flowing. These illegal and semi-legal operations require coordinations among businessmen, military commanders, and political operatives loyal to Assad. The profits generated are staggering and help finance the regime's military and political activities. Furthermore, these international business ventures bolster Syria's ties with regional powers, creating mutual dependencies. For instance, Iranian companies and militias collaborate with Assad's inner circle in controlling Syrian ports and infrastructure, facilitating trade and smuggling. This combination of international business and smuggling underpins the Assad regime's survival strategy, ensuring a steady inflow of resources and capital despite global isolation. Education is a luxury afforded to the children and close relatives of Assad's inner circle, often taking place in prestigious institutions abroad. This elite education provides not only academic excellence but also opportunities for international networking and socializing within influential circles. Many family members attend universities in Europe, Russia, and the Middle East, pursuing degrees in law, business, engineering, and political science. These overseas educations come with expensive tuition fees, private tutors, and exclusive living arrangements, further emphasizing the disparity between Syria's elite and the average citizen. Studying abroad also offers a form of protection. With the country's ongoing instability, sending children overseas ensures their safety while exposing them to global cultures and ideas. It helps prepare the next generation to take on leadership roles in Syria's political and economic landscape. Moreover, these elite educational experiences create personal and professional networks that the inner circle leverages to maintain international contracts and influence. These ties can be invaluable for business deals, diplomatic negotiations, and managing offshore assets. By investing heavily in their children's education abroad, Assad's inner circle not only secures their future leadership but also ensures continuity of their privileged lifestyle and power. Controlling the narrative is a critical strategy for Assad's inner circle, who maintains ownership of influence over Syria's major media outlets and propaganda machinery. This control allows them to shape public perception, reinforce regime legitimacy, and suppress dissenting voices. State-run television, newspapers, and radio remain tightly controlled, delivering content that glorifies Assad's leadership and vilifies opposition groups. Beyond traditional media, the regime has expanded its reach to social media platforms, employing cyber units to spread pro-government messaging, discredit critiques, and monitor online activity. Ownership of private media companies by regime loyalists further consolidates control. These outlets often echo official narratives while masking their true political affiliations, creating an illusion of media plurality while maintaining strict censorship. Media control also serves to obscure the financial dealings and luxurious lifestyles of Assad's inner circle. Propaganda extends beyond Syria's borders. Through cultural programs, media sponsorships, and diplomatic channels, Assad's inner circle ensures their perspective remains visible on the global stage. This media dominance not only cements political control but also protects the elite's wealth by keeping public scrutiny and investigative journalism at bay. The wealth and power of Assad's inner circle extend into regional politics and foreign relations, making them key players beyond Syria's borders, where political allies provide a safer environment for their capital. These foreign properties range from luxury apartments and villas to commercial office spaces. Owning assets abroad allows them to protect wealth, conduct discreet financial transactions, and enjoy a cosmopolitan lifestyle away from Syria's conflict zones. The real estate holdings also function as a form of financial insurance. In case of any drastic changes in Syria's political landscape, these assets provide a fallback option to maintain their billionaire status. Furthermore, they serve as venues for international meetings and safe houses for family members who may temporarily reside overseas. While millions of Syrians struggle to access basic healthcare due to years of conflict and economic sanctions, Assad's inner circle benefits from elite medical services both inside the country and abroad. Within Syria, the elite frequent private hospitals equipped with better technology and staffed by the country's top doctors. For more advanced medical needs, family members of the inner circle frequently travel abroad to countries such as Russia, Lebanon, Turkey, or various European nations. This medical tourism offers access to cutting-edge treatments, specialized surgeries, and rehabilitation programs unavailable or unsafe in Syria due to ongoing conflict. Traveling for healthcare also provides a degree of security and privacy, away from the dangers and surveillance of the home country. It further connects the inner circle with international networks of doctors, hospitals, and service providers, reinforcing their elite status. Access to exclusive healthcare is not just about physical well-being, it also represents power and privilege. It highlights the disparities within Syria and symbolizes the regime's ability to shield itself from the hardships faced by its people. Thanks for watching. If you found this video eye-opening, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future deep dives. Stay tuned for more exclusive stories right here.